Hey everyone, Professor Baldwin here. Today we're asked to simplify this expression, and we have two different radical expressions here that are being multiplied together. But notice that the index is different for each of them. The first has an index of 4 and the second has an index of 3. They also have different radicands, the values inside of the radical. Because of that, we're going to need to change each of these into exponent form. So remember our rule that an index of n for a radical with a radicand of x can be written in exponent form as x to the power of 1 over n. So if we apply that to our first radical, the fourth root of r times t, we would get r times t to the power of 1/4. And now apply that same rule to that second expression, and we have r squared times t to the power of 1/3. Now we can use this power rule for exponents, which allows us to distribute this exponent to each of the terms inside, or each of those factors. So we have r to the power of 1/4, t to the power of 1/4. We have r squared to the power of 1/3 and t to the power of 1/3. Now we're going to use the rule of an exponent raised to an exponent. You multiply those exponents together. We need that to simplify this second r. So the first days is r to the 4th. We have t to the 1/4. And then this becomes r to the 2/3, and we have t to the 1/3. Now we want to rearrange this so that our r's are next to each other and the t's are next to each other. And I'm going to move over to the right-hand side of the screen. So just rearranging, we have r to the 1/4, r to the 2/3, t to the 1/4, t to the 1/3. Now we can use the product rule, which allows us to add our exponents together because they have the same base. So the r's, we can add those exponents together, and the t's, we can add those exponents together. So we're going to have r to the power of 1/4 plus 2/3, t to the power of 1/4 plus 1/3. Now we need to simplify those exponents though. And the only way to simplify fractions is to get a common denominator. And notice that for r, the common denominator is 12. So 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12, and 2/3 is equivalent to 8/12. And for t, what's our least common denominator? It is also 12. So 1/4 is 3/12, and 1/3 is 4/12. Now that those exponents have common denominators, we can combine them. So we have r to the power of 11/12 and t to the power of 7/12. This is great. Now we have it simplified. We have one r variable and one t variable, but we're asked to put this into radical notation. So to convert this to radical notation, remember that the denominator, which is 12 for both of them, is our index, that little number on the outside of the radical. And inside, you maintain that variable with the numerator, so r to the 11th and t to the power of 7. So that's your simplified version.